stand up, go boys.
Want to look up?
Did you want somebody to use this while you guys are standing up
in any case, but Tony, George Televic, Roland Schmitten, Chris Dribdahl, and myself. And we found that we had an excellent candidate, one that would be very worthy to take over, which I consider the most important function in the agency, perhaps outside of the director.
I know you don't believe that, Chief.
I'm going to remember that, Chief. In any case, Tony comes to us from the agency. He has been with us about 18 years. Is that right, Tony? He has a very colorful background, and it was indicated in the I&E notification that was sent out on his appointment that you're probably all familiar with. So with that, I would like to present to you, Director, Tony DeLatorre and his family here, and if you'd proceed with the swearing-in ceremony.
Okay. Tony, before I start with this, I want to reinforce what the Chief said. This was a very important decision in this department. It was done with a lot of thought, and the reason we had the final interview panel that we did is to be sure. I think you know that had there not been a qualified candidate from the view of the panel and myself, we would have gone on with the process. So I guess it's another way of saying you've got our total confidence. This is for the long haul. Some of us might not be here next January, but you will be, and this agency will be. And folks here know they've, as well as everybody in the state government, fish and wildlife are going to be issues of much controversy and a very difficult area to work in for the rest of this decade. And enforcement people who are on the front line are going to experience a rapidly changing constituency, and it's going to require some real leadership on the part of enforcement, and I'm looking for you to provide that. So I'm really excited about this. So with that, I'd like to do the oath of office. Okay. Raise your right hand.
I, Anthony DeLatorre,
Do solemnly swear to preserve,
do solemnly swear to preserve,
protect,
protect,
and defend the Constitution of the United States
and defend the Constitution of the United States
and the state of Washington,
and the state of Washington,
to uphold the laws
to uphold the laws
of the state of Washington,
of the state of Washington,
to obey the orders of the governor,
to obey the orders of the governor,
director,
the director,
and officers appointed over me,
and officers appointed over me,
to be ever watchful for the safety
to be ever watchful for the safety
of my fellow officers,
of my fellow officers,
to be respectful and vigilant
to be respectful and vigilant
for the rights of our citizens
for the rights of our citizens
and for my responsibilities to the Department of Wildlife,
and for my responsibilities to the Department of Wildlife,
and to diligently carry out the duties
and diligently carry out the duties
and responsibilities
and responsibilities
of the rank of chief
of the rank of chief
for the Wildlife Enforcement Division
for the Wildlife Enforcement Division
of the Washington Department of Wildlife.
of the Washington Department of Wildlife.
Congratulations.
Pinning on here, so Camille will pin a badge on him.
Just stab it. He won't flinch.
Okay.
Is that it?
Anything else? Tony, maybe you could introduce your family here. I don't think we heard all their names.
All right.
This is my wife, Camille.
My oldest daughter.
My son Sarah.
Glad to have you here this morning.
Okay, if you want to spend a few minutes congratulating Tony and getting your picture taken with him if you want to, fine. But I guess you guys have all got more work to do this morning, so don't hang around here too long.